It is one of the most famous phrases in the entire Delaware Valley, and I'm going to try it myself. Jack, sell them for less. How many years have you been hearing that? We're here at Del Chevrolet. Easy to get to from everywhere, right on Lancaster Avenue, 1644 Lancaster Avenue. It's Route 30. You know where it is in Paoli. Go to the website, delchevrolet.com. You'll find it. All right. So what are we doing here? What is Jack selling for less today? Just about everything, right?
Everything. New, Chevrolet.
You're the sales manager here. Have you ever seen a one-day event like this?
Never. Super excited about it.
I'm sure you are. You know, you never should ask a question you don't know the answer to. I already know what the deal is. We got to go through it. All right. There's new and there's used. Now, I got to tell you something. Before we start this is a one-day only deal. Saturday, the 16th of June. You get it? 9 a.m. to the last person leaves. That's it. You're watching this right now. Get in your car. Turn the TV off. We just started the show. Turn it off, get in your car, and get here. This is a one-day deal, right?
That's right.
You got to tell them what's going on. Let's start with new. What do we do? You got new 17s, right?
$2,000 under invoice on
$2,000 under invoice.
Chevrolet.
There's new 17 Chevrolets.
We're doing $1,000 under invoice on any new 2018 Chevrolet.
Now, I know on the 18s and newer, that's still $1,000 under dealer. You mean to tell me somebody, and you know what's going to happen. This is really the truth. Somebody walks in and says, yeah, show me the invoice. You just show them right there, go right to the bottom line, knock $1,000 off.
That's it.
That's simple. So let's just say on this one day only, this is Del Day, okay? Dad's Del Day doorbusters. They're all over the place, all right? Let's just say they say, well, you know what? I want a used car. I know the answer. What's the deal on the used cars?
$99 down, $99 a month. It's no brainer.
$99 down, $99 a month. And we got not just one or two. There are boatloads of cars. I mean, all the way over. You know what we ought to do? Let's show them, because the Chevy product, the new stuff, we'll start with new. The new stuff is so exciting, all right? And you're telling me $1,000 under invoice on the 18s and 19s. I mean, there's a couple of 19s later on. And on the 17s, that's a real deal, $2,000 under invoice.
Absolutely.
Savings don't get better. One day, Saturday, the 16th of June. This is Dad's Day weekend. Wouldn't Dad love one of these deals here? One of these Dell deals? Come on. We're going to go take a look at it, and we're going to hear from Jack himself, who is going to say the phrase that pays over and over again.
Jack, sell them for less.
Okay, so I promised we were going to look at a bunch of new cars, and
Jack, sell them for less.
You know what? Can I do the interview? Let's talk to Jack. Jack, how is it that on this one day, this one single day, what do you want to know? This one single day, you're going to take all the 17s, these are brand new 17s, and knock $2,000 off the invoice? Is that true?
Sell them for less.
Okay, and on the 18s, you're knocking $1,000 off.
Sell them for less.
On all of the used cars, $99 down, $99 a month.
Jack, sell them for less.
Jack is here in spirit, and because we're going nuts here today. This is a one-day deal. Del Chevrolet, Route 30, right? It's easy to get to. Lancaster Pike, 1644 Lancaster Pike, right? And we're in Paoli. It's it's so easy. You can get the expressway, the turnpike, very, very close. Whatever you do, if you're watching television now, take the remote, don't change the channel, click off. I'm telling you, I've never said that before. You got to get here today, because the opportunity. You're the general manager at his joint. How are you doing this?
Sorry, Jack sells them for less.
Jack sells them for less. He certainly does. All right, come on. Take Jack. Jack is sweating a little bit. Take Jack. Bring him inside. Go by. Okay. Anyway.
He's everywhere.
I am telling you, it's my prediction, if you actually stick with us, that's not the last we've seen of Jack.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. All right. I'm looking this way, and I'm seeing something beautiful, and it's not you. It's this. Tell me what I'm looking at here. This is gorgeous.
2018 Chevy Camaro.
It is a beautiful car, okay, and it appears to me that top can be dropped.
Convertible. It's perfect Father's Day weekend. It's fantastic.
Can you imagine? It's beautiful. It's Father's Day weekend, getting Dad one of these. I mean, maybe Mom, Mom and Dad would look pretty good in the driver's and passenger seat. And not just the one, you got a couple of them here. These are drop the top, and every one of them, these are 18s, $1,000 under the invoice.
That's correct.
All right, come on. I'm going to show you a couple of them, all right? Camaro. You say to yourself, okay, I want something really. Look at the tires. I don't know whether you can get that or not, and see the features on these cars and see what they if you can see it barely on television, you say, you know what, I'm kind of getting it. I understand what this car is all about. You ain't seen nothing yet till you've seen it in person. Even on the back of the car, the spoiler, everything in this vehicle says power, speed, and I'm going to make that noise.
And remember, it's not only 1,000 under invoice; it's all applicable rebates too. And there's a lot of them.
Whoa. See, this is what happens to me. They tell me like half the story, and are you sure? We can't say this if it's not going to happen.
Oh, it's going to happen. Thousands in rebates.
Once again, I'm the last one to find out, but you know what? That's certainly so. Now what you're telling me, let me recap and let me get this right. This is a one-day deal. Saturday, okay? I don't care. You're watching TV right now. I keep telling you to turn the TV off, but if you want to stay with us for a couple more seconds, here's the Dell deal, all right? You get here. We're in Paoli, easy to get to, 1644 East Lancaster. So go to the website, DellChevrolet.com. All the inventory's there, and the deal of the day, this one Dad's Day deal. Every one of the 2017s, brand new cars, $2,000 under dealer invoice.
That's correct.
You get the rebates with that?
Yeah.
And all the applicable rebates. That saves you even more money.
Big money.
On the 18s or 19s, a couple of them laying around. $1,000, this is brand spanking new. $1,000 under the invoice, which you'll show.
Of course.
And all the applicable rebates.
That's correct, sir.
Okay, and we got to, come on, let's take a walk. We'll look at a few more. We've been staring at the Camaros, but it's not, the Chevy product. We were talking about this earlier. The Chevy product is so exciting today, not just with these smoking hot Camaros, but of course, the trucks and the SUVs. And you've got more than a couple of them here, don't you?
We have over 200 new cars in stock, trucks, cars, Camaros, everything you can imagine, Cruise. I mean, we got you covered. You come down on this Dad's Day, it's going to be worth your time.
And all you'll keep hearing is the same thing over and over again.
Jack, sell them for less.
And Jack I think Jack is off his meds right now because he really, I don't know how you're doing this. We're moving from the Camaros. We just walked by a bunch of Camaros. People say, you know what, Chevy, it's that meat and potatoes Chevrolet that always seems to drive the country. This is no exception, is it?
No exception. You have a brand new 2018 Malibu here. Beautiful car. One of the safer cars on the road.
It's the Malibu, and I think one of the, if it's not the number one, it's one of the very best-selling cars in America is the Chevy Cruze, isn't it?
That's correct. That's one of the top cars in America.
Okay,
Yep.
and there's a reason for it, because let's just talk meat and potatoes here, all right? You want a car that is economical to own and drive, right? And the Cruze certainly is that. You want a car that has really nice features in it. Power windows, power locks, automatic, that kind of stuff. And the Cruze does that. Yep. You want a car that's comfortable, that's safe, that's reliable. The Cruze meets all of those criteria, doesn't it?
That's correct.
But then again, so does every Chevrolet. And the fact of the matter is that, again, I'll keep repeating it because in case you're just tuning in, the reason we're here at you know what? He's back. Can you here? Hold on to Jack. Okay, hello, Jack. How are you? This is it's getting me nervous. All right. Anyway, Jack is here saying sell them for less, and I think that it's something in the water. Everybody got it, right, Jack?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Anyway, the deal is one day. Okay, if you're watching right now, today is the day. You got to get to Dell Chevrolet. Well, that's a rhyme. Today's the day to get to Dell Chevrolet. My mind's going. It's $1,000 off all of the 18s, 19s, right off the invoice, right? On the 17s, and we have leftovers, the best Dell deal of the day, $2,000 off the invoice. Plus
all applicable rebates.
You heard it, okay? The guy's wearing the shirt. He's the one you're going to see, not me. You're living with that, right?
Absolutely.
You okay with that, Jack?
I said sell them for less.
Okay. Anyway, I'm talking, really, I've talked to worse. Anyway, On the used, 99 down, 99 a month. We got to get to that. We've been talking about new. We've shown you that. We're going to show you all the trucks and the SUVs. Let's go look at a few of these $99 used cars. What do you say?
It's a great idea. Let's do it.
All right, and you, I'm telling you right now, go to the website, delchevrolet.com. I don't care what you do, get here. So easy to get to. Route 30, 1644 East Lancaster in Paoli. It's super simple to get here, and you got to do it today because the deals are today here at Del Chevrolet.
Jack, sell them for less.
Jack, sell them for less. That includes not just the new Chevys, but used vehicles of every type. We're talking SUVs, we're talking trucks, we're talking sedans, we're talking every one of these used vehicles. And I keep asking the same question over and over again in case you're just tuning in. By the way, if you are just tuning in, this is a one day only, a one Saturday only, Dad's Day weekend. If you're watching this right now, today's the opportunity. Don't wait, because if you miss it, it's gone. Every one of the new, all right? The 17s, the leftover 17s, $2,000 under invoice. Just boom, right to the bottom line, $2,000. That's a lot of money, okay? On the 18s and 19s, $1,000 off, boom, right off. And on all of these pre-owned vehicles, every one of them, starting with this 2016 Dodge Durango, looks like it's got everything in it. You're telling me all summer long, this is a 3-month thing, $99 down, $99 a month.
That's correct. That is correct.
All right, I don't know how you're going to do it, but you know what? Let's show you some of the used vehicles that are here right now this second. By the way, if you're watching and it's later in the day and you show up and say, yeah, where's that red Ford? It might not be here because these things are going to fly at 99 down and 99 a month. There's no way these cars are staying here, all right? So it's, you saw it. You got a Dodge, you got Fords, you want a red one, you want a silver one. Any one of these things, by the way, take a look at the roof of this thing here. I want to show you how well featured this vehicle is, all right? And first of all of these vehicles, it's inspected. This is just inspected in April, so you know you have that security. This has that panoramic roof on it.
Panoramic roof, leather, every amenity you can possibly want. It's all inclusive.
Everything in there. And you're telling me that for $99 down and $99 a month, somebody is going to drive off in this today?
Loaded car in your driveway.
Loaded car in your driveway. All right, so moving right along. I told you, every one of the vehicles, every one of here, domestics, imports, doesn't matter what it is. Look, we went from Ford over to GMC. This is a big, bad vehicle right here. I mean, I'm telling you, this is, one of them is good for the family and the family dog, and this is good for the entire baseball team, isn't it?
You got that right.
Denali, and again, the Denali series is always a loaded vehicle.
Everything, every amenity you could possibly want. Navigation, leather, roof, loaded.
And it's going to be $399 down and $399 a month?
No, 99 down.
Come on, tell him. You tell him.
99 down, 99 a month. It's unbelievable.
You hear? You can hear it in the background. Jack, sell them for less. That's 99 down, 99 a month. Okay, for the first 3 months, this is what it's going to happen. $99 down, $99 a month, okay? And then you got regular payments, which is next to nothing because all of these vehicles, look at this. We're moving from one to the next. This is the Acadia, okay? Again, one of the most reliable, one of the most solid nameplates. And again, everything is in this car. And you can see it's got the roof in it. It's got, I mean, the interior looks brand new. These things are fantastic values at 99 down and 99 a month.
We have loaded cars here. That's all we have. Loaded cars. $99, $99 a month.
Okay, so you know that right here, Del Chevrolet, easy to get to. I got to remind you, this is a one-day deal. You know we've got the Chevys. There's plenty of used Chevys here. This is a Chevy Tahoe, 2012. Great value again, 99 down, 99 a month. It looks like my SUV walk is continuing, okay? And I told you, it's not just the domestics, it's the imports as well. Because here, wait a minute. Look, come here. I want you to see this. Wait, you got to see this. Come here. I want to show you something. Jack lowered the price so much, he passed out. He literally passed out. Jack, are you okay? Jack, are you? Jack, get up. Jack, I gotta help him. I gotta help him here. He's stuck under the window. I can't. This looks so bad on television. Jack, are you okay?
I sold him for $2 less.
All right, look. Here's what's going on. I told you, 99 down, 99 a month on the used. On the new, and we got to look at trucks, don't we? We got to look at trucks? Yes, I'm selling trucks for less. This is why I'm not a Muppeteer. Anyway, $99 down, $99 a month on the used. On the new, the 2017 leftovers, the biggest Dell deal of Dad's Day, $2,000 under the invoice plus all the applicable rebates, right? On the 19s or 18s, and you got plenty of them, all of the new, $1,000 under the invoice plus all the applicable rebates, right?
That's correct.
All right, you said it. Is this true? I said sell them for less. There you go. Dell Chevrolet, the deals are today. Get here.
Jack, sell them for less.
All right, so I have to make a point. We've been talking about used vehicles, the $99 down, $99 a month. This is a one-day deal here at Dell Chevrolet. You know where to go. 1644 East Lancaster. We're right in Paoli. So easy to get to from everywhere, close to the Turnpike, close to 202. I mean, we're minutes away from King of Prussia. Wherever you are in the Delaware Valley, if you are watching this today, right now, before I fall, and they're rocking the truck. They're doing this deliberately, right? If this truck's a rocking, don't forget it. Anyway, thank you. They're really trying to get something they can sell. Okay, right. The bloodstained one is 10% off. Okay. The deal of the day, $99 down, $99 a month on the used. On the new 2017 leftovers, really, $2,000 under the invoice?
We pull the invoice, 2,000 below, and all applicable rebates.
I'm going to ask the Uber bosses, okay? You got a sales manager, you got the general sales manager, and you got the spirit right here, okay? You're telling me this $2,000 under any 2017 leftover for real?
Every 2017 for real.
Now,
All the rebates.
I was just going to ask you if you knew that's what he threw in, all the
I
rebates.
knew that, but he did it anyway.
Are you okay with this?
Jack, sell them for less.
Maybe ventriloquism is my new calling. All right. Anyway, that's the story. That's what's going on. Now, we're standing here amid a sea of Chevy trucks, okay? You got a lot of these trucks on the ground, don't you?
This is truck country. We got so many trucks. We got over 200 trucks on the lot right now.
And you know, look, whether it's the, thank you, they're coming, all right? Whether it's the Colorado or the Silverado, the Chevy truck is an icon, isn't it?
An icon, absolutely 100%.
All right, so somebody comes in, says to you, and I'll let either one of you two answer this one. Somebody says, well, I'm thinking about buying a truck. Why in the world should I buy a Chevy truck? Why?
Warranty, sell them for less.
Warranty and sell them for less. How about the fact that they are among the toughest, most reliable vehicles on the road in the U.S. today?
And that too.
And that too. All right, so you got the best trucks and you got the best deal because
Jack, sell them for less.
see, I told you. It's always thank. Jack is getting a little friendly. I'm going to stand over here. Okay. So before yeah, I'm going to fall. Before we end, and I want to go look at more used cars. I'm going to tell you why in a second. It is a one-day deal. If you are watching, in all seriousness, turn the television off right now. Not turning the channel. Get here. This is a one-day opportunity. On the new 2017 leftovers, $2,000 under the invoice plus the rebates. On the 18s and 19s, $1,000 under the invoice. We take it right off plus all the rebates. And on the used, $99 down, $99 a month. You saw a few of them, but I understand. And now we're going to get Jack crazy because we're going to go where not a lot of people go, to the back of the store. Why?
We're going to go check out Jack's Gems in the back. Beautiful cars.
I will leave you with this thought. I am about to go check out Jack's Gems.
That's right.
You're going to come with me, all right? Go to the website, DellChevrolet.com, and call the authorities because I'm probably going to get in trouble right now.
Jack, sell them for less.
We're here with Jack's Gems, and you can tell I wasn't lying, all right? Actually, what we're going to look at in just a second are the vehicles behind me, because if you think what you saw out front, the new and the pre-owned out front, was a deal, wait till you get a load of what we have back here. These vehicles as low as under $2,000, and it's yours. You heard the number right. Maybe they're flashing it on the screen. But let's look at the real Jack's Gems. The folks who run the internet. That's what, come on, names?
Audrey.
Audrey.
Alyssa.
Audrey and Alyssa. All right, so You guys do internet sales. Somebody calls up and says, yeah, I got a credit. I want to apply for the thing. What do you tell them to do?
Come on in.
Okay, easy enough. When somebody calls you up and says, look, my credit is not so good. Maybe I got a little problem. What do you tell them?
We work with all credit situations. Come on in.
We work with all credit situations. Come on in. Same thing. Somebody calls up and says, I want a Chevy Equinox, but I want it to be like lime green with stripes and stuff like that. Really special order. What do you tell them?
Come on in.
I think they've got their line down pat. The idea is if you go to DellChevrolet.com, and you guys are here, you're right on the floor, right?
Yes.
Okay. And no matter what they're looking for, you're going to be able to get any kind of vehicle, anything, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, the deal of the day, as you know, and I'm here with Jack's Gems to show you more of Jack's Gems, all right? The deal of the day is this. If you get here today, this is a one-day Saturday deal, $2,000 off the invoice of the 2017s, okay? On the 2018s, 2019s, these are new cars right here in stock, $1,000 off. Plus, with all of them, you get all the applicable rebates. And on the used, 99 down, or 99 down or 99 a month. Jack and is he guarding Jack's Gems back there?
He's guarding them. He is guarding them.
He's guarding them. We're going to go and look. I'll tell you what, I want to show you something. These are the vehicles back here. Come here, I want to show you something. It's not just Chevys. You've got every kind of vehicle here. You see that? If you can look around there, there's a Nissan Armada there. These vehicles, all of these vehicles, they're as low as under $2,000. What's the highest vehicle price here? 50. That's it. It's. I'm telling you, cash and carry. There is like if somebody's applying for credit, they're making noise with their cars. I don't know. They're all honking. If somebody's applying for credit, they can do that online, right?
Absolutely. On DellChevrolet.com.
Okay, DellChevrolet.com, and they'll talk to either one of the two of you, right?
Yep, we're here.
Truly Jack's Gems. But again, if you want to do a cash and carry deal, and I want you to see behind us. Do you know what kind of car that is back there? That is a Jaguar, right? Tell me, do you know what the price of that Jaguar is?
I do. It's $1,986.
Okay. I'm glad you said it and I didn't because they're going to send me a bill for it. It's really $1,986.
It absolutely is.
Okay? From Jaguars to Armadas, you got the Honda Pilot over here. You can look down. There's GMCs, there's Chevys, there's Dodges, there's Jeeps. Jack has a bunch of gems. These two are the leading examples of it. Go on the internet, come in, you'll see them, or get here. Now, with these gems, they are likely to fly. This is a one-day deal. Today, you're watching this. See, it's going to be impossible for them to turn the TV off with the two of you on the site. They're not going to do it, okay? However, I am going to implore you, turn the television off, do whatever you have to do, go to the website. You know what? If you think they look good on TV, they look better in person. Come see them today. Dell Chevrolet, the deal of the day is today.
Jack, sell them for less.
If you are looking at this right now on television, today is Dell Day, all right? The reason you've got to get here, Dell Chevrolet in Paoli. We're so easy to get to. I mean, I keep telling you, close to the Turnpike, close to King of Prussia, right off 202. 1644 East Lancaster, okay, in the heart of Paoli. That's Route 30. Everybody knows where it is. All the GPSs have it in it. Because today, Jack, who sells them for less all the time, you can hear it, right?
Jack, sell them for less.
Can you do that?
Jack, sell them for less.
I think you're going to hear that over and over and over again. The deal of the day, any of the 2017s, all right? These are brand new vehicles, $2,000 off the invoice. Go to the bottom line of the invoice, they'll give it right to you. $2,000 off plus
all applicable rebates.
You get the rebates. On the 18s and 19s, you take the invoice, you give it the invoice, $1,000, boom, right off. And on the used, any one of them, you saw a bunch, 99 down, 99 a month. And of course, you got to remember Jack's Gems in the back where you can get a Jaguar, I can't even believe I'm saying this, for $1,986 today. Okay.
Pretty remarkable.
That's not even the word I would use. But let's talk about, if you can see over my shoulder here, this is SUV City, all right? When it comes to the most popular vehicles here, the Tahoe and the Suburban in this, what is the color called? This is pepper dust?
Pepper dust.
Pepper dust.
You knew I was going to do that, right? Okay. Pepper, it doesn't matter what you're looking for, whether it's black, white, or pepper dust.
That's
right. Okay? If you want a Suburban or you want a Tahoe or you want any of these SUVs, Tell me, look, I mean, these are really striking cars. Tell me about this car. It looks like enough room for 55 people in this thing, isn't it?
It's a 7-passenger vehicle. It keeps you out of a minivan and keeps you in style. It's fantastic.
There you go. So not only is the selection here, and that, you know what, that really is a very good explanation of it, the SUV. If you don't want to do the minivan route, and a lot of people don't like that, and you want something that really says, you know what, I've arrived, along with 6 or 7 kids, okay? The Tahoe and the Suburban, awesome. And it's not like, come on, we'll take a walk. We'll show you what's here because, again, we're talking about these, the Tahoes and the Suburbans, being the most popular. And the reason is, and if you look at this one, and we just passed by another one, they're not just plain Janes. These things are all done up. Look at the wheels on that. That's awesome.
It looks like the Batmobile. It's fantastic.
You know what? And the kids that love that. It's the Batmobile. It ain't the Mommobile. It's a Batmobile. All right. So come on. So you move from that. Again, doesn't matter what you're looking for. Any equipment package, any color, you're going to find all of them here, one after the other. Suburbans and Tahoes. This is, I mean, again, by far, one of the most impressive on-the-ground selections. And every one you're looking at, if it's a 2017 as a leftover, brand new, $2,000 off the invoice plus the applicable rebates. And, of course, if it's a 2018 or newer, $1,000 off. Now, I'm stopping here because one of the, and you can see it right here. Come on, I want you to see this one. This is the new Traverse, all right? You've probably seen this one on television all the time. If it's not the Suburban and it's not the Tahoe, it's either the Traverse or the Equinox. When it comes to SUVs, Chevy's got it all going on, don't they?
They got it covered. They got the market covered. Better than the Ford. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Better than the Toyota, better than anything out there. It's the best SUV in the market right now.
So the deal is, all right, because Jack said so. He keeps saying the same thing over and over and over again. And all right, okay, all right. We're buds. Okay. Jack, sell them for less. That is what's going on here at Del Chevrolet. Now, this is just today, right?
Just today.
All right. I'm going to recap it for you one more time and then tell you to get in here. If I say something wrong, please tell me. On the 2017s, this is just today. You want directions? Go to DelChevrolet.com. Get in here, all right? On the 2017s, $2,000 off the invoice plus all the applicable rebates. On the 18s and 19s, $1,000 off the invoice just like that, plus the rebates. On the used, $99 down, $99 a month. Any one of them, right?
Right.
Right?
That's correct.
Right?
Sell them for less.
Okay, whatever you do, get here today, Del Chevrolet.
Jack, sell them for less.
All right, we are just about out of time. I have no idea. I will forgive you for not turning the television off and running here to Del Chevrolet if you just tuned in, all right? That's the only people who are getting forgiven. Now, if you've been sitting here watching, I can't tell you enough. Today, the 16th of June, Saturday, all day today till 5 p.m. or the last person leaves, we got Del deals you won't believe, okay? Let's recap it one more time. On any new 2017, you give them the invoice and you do what?
$2,000 under plus all rebates.
On any of the 18s, these are all new, 18s and 19s, you give them the invoice and what?
$1,000 under and every applicable rebate.
And this applies not just to cars, okay? The Cruises, the Malibus, not just to SUVs, the Equinox, the Traverse. Tahoes and Suburbans are the most popular Chevrolets here, and we got a bunch of them, okay? And they all apply.
Every single car.
And on the used cars, $99 down, $99 a month. How can you beat that? I'll tell you how. You ready? We got a bunch of Jack's Gems back there, okay? There's a Jaguar back there for $1,986. I was going to tell you that's cash and carry because, you know, somebody comes in here just runs with it. The internet folks and the finance folks told me, they said, you know what? With approved credit, you can finance a $1,986 vehicle.
Absolutely. With approved credit, we can do anything.
Okay, so that's what's going on here at Del Chevrolet. Where's Jack? What happened? You know what? We're looking at all the beautiful cars. There's all sorts of activity. It's a one-day thing. Here he comes. All right. We got to have the man say his. You know we gave the store away, didn't you?
Gave it away. Gave it away.
Are you okay with that? No comment. Unbelievable. All right, whatever you do, you got to get here today. Easy to get to. 1644 East Lancaster, that's Route 30, right in Paoli, Del Chevrolet, where you will hear all day, every day, but especially today, Jack, sell them for less.
Jack, sell them for less.